What up, G Life? It's your boy MC Shadow back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and are subscribed to the channel. You know, it does help my channel get into the algorithm. I would highly appreciate it if you go ahead and do that. It's free, it don't cost anything. You'll be helping my channel get into the algorithm. I'd highly appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my second channel, Managed Society M.O.D, where we talk about stuff outside of the streets. Now, what I wanted to get into was one of the questions that I get asked a lot as well on my emails by individuals. And individuals, tell me this kind of stuff, like if how they're saying it is actually facts, right? When it's not. Which is, damn, how could homies claim to be loyal when they be boning each other's, wives when they're locked up? Words of respect, you know, that's how shows how grimy they are and wooty woo. Look, man, boy, you can believe what you want. That's fine. You know what I mean? I know that movies have portrayed it this way, and even some individuals who have absolutely no idea what they're talking about, right? Which is, homies taking advantage of another homie's girlfriend or wife when they're locked up, when they're incarcerated. It's something that does not happen. Um, Now, not to say that it hasn't occurred, right? That there isn't, some incidents like that, right? Um, but overall, it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? A homie has respect for a homie's, hyena, you know what I mean? We don't get down like that, you know what I mean? If there's an individual that chooses to try to do that, or um, you know, goes about, his goofy behavior, then that just shows that individual's, true character, because real homies don't conduct themselves like that, you know what I mean? Real homies are not, looking to bone homies, hyenas and stuff like that. That's only perverts and sleazeballs, things like that. You know what I'm saying? We have respect for our homies, girl and stuff like that, especially for a homie that's incarcerated. You know what I mean? If we were to find out that a homie's, trying to do that with one of the homies that's busted his girl, yeah, that homie's gonna get a beat down, bro. He's gonna get a DP'd. Definitely gonna get a DP. He's gonna get a regulation. You don't do that kind of shit to your homeboys. You know what I mean? That kind of shit is just out, fool. It's just out. I mean, I never hear about no incidents like that. I mean, I know they do exist, but I mean, like, as in that it be happening like that, nah. The only people who don't know or watch too many movies, be saying that. Or, if an individual is like that, like if that individual was to be, making those kind of moves. That's why there's some people that will say that homies do this and that, because that's the shit that they do, or the shit that they would do. But to try to say that homies do that, nah, that's not an arcade down. You know what I mean? If someone does that to a homie, then that homie is not respected. No one respects him. Then that homie, then they see that homie as just trash, bro. Because, I mean, he got no respect coming his way. Then because homies feel like he doesn't deserve the respect. Because maybe he's a shady dude or whatever. But homies, when you're busted, they don't go and steal from you or try to, you know, bone your hyena. That kind of shit is goofy type shit, bro. You know what I mean? Um, you know what I mean? It's not shit that I hear or I see, homies respect, especially homies that are incarcerated, girls and stuff like that, right? You already know that that's off limits and stuff like that, right? So when individuals try to say that vatos be doing this and that, like Tekashi 69, like, I don't know, because he's from a black gang, right? So I don't know how their program gets down, but you don't hear that kind of shit on our side. You know what I mean? Like I said, if it does occur to an individual, then that's because that individual, they probably see that fool as nothing. That's why. Because in a neighborhood, you do have, a bunch of different individuals with different personalities, and some homies don't get along with some homies, and that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? Because there is shady and shiesty cats, in the flock. You know what I mean? As time goes by, time weeds them out. You know what I mean? Um, you end up seeing people's true colors. But I don't hear about no type of shit like that, like homies, taking or making advances at another homie's girl. Um, you know. But like I said, I know there is individuals that tell stories out there that I don't know. Maybe that's how they see it. You know what I mean? Maybe that's how they get down. But as far as I know, and I made sure I was talking to other homies from different. Hey, fool, have you ever heard of this, or has it occurred in your case? They're like, no, not that I know of. I'm pretty sure that there is incidents out there, but like it's not stuff that it's not stuff that actually happens like a lot or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like rare. Um, but for individuals to like, saying stories out there that they be, pushing the message, like if that's true, like if that's the narrative, like if that's really what happens, like, oh, while you're in jail, they'll be boning your hyena, like that goes to show the kind of shit that they would do and the kind of shit where their mentality's at, you know what I mean? But only pieces of shit think like that, not real G's, you know what I mean? But overall, that's my answer to that question. You can believe what you want, my boy. But I can only tell it for how it is and how it goes. You know what I mean? You can take it or leave it. It's irrelevant, to what it actually is. I'm just saying, what are your thoughts? Leave it in the comments. And Shadow, we out.